So as far as the rifles go, I got a Crosman Pump Master. I guess it's a 760 Pump Master, which is the gun we'll actually be using in today's test. I'll explain why. We got a Crosman F4 brake barrel in 177. Then we got a nice Ruger in 22 caliber, and that's my baby, or my most expensive gun. You can really feel I love Crosman. I love the power that you get out of them, and for the price, it's great. Don't change a thing, Crosman. But the Ruger, you can definitely feel the quality. At least the quality over the Crosmans. I don't know, I've never touched a more quality gun than that. I'm sure they're out there. Then my most recent purchase was this little BB gun, which is fun, and it's really cool because it's so small, so you can take it with you more places, and I can even, because it's only a BB gun, I also shoot it in the house at a target I got set up down there. And yeah, like I say, because it's BBs, it's not very powerful, and you can shoot it a lot more opportunities to shoot it. So that was well worth it. It was only like $50, I think, for that one. So then recently I ordered, haven't received yet, but ordered this Crosman Vigilante. This one's going to shoot pellets in a pistol. Let's see here. If we scroll down a little bit, it says it shoots pellets up to 435 feet per second, and BBs up to 465 feet per second through a 6-inch rifled steel barrel. So because it's a rifled barrel, I'm not going to shoot BBs through it, because you can wreck the rifling in a barrel if you do shoot the BBs through it. So what I'm looking for, though, is a pellet that will expand at the 435-ish feet per second range. So the pellets we'll be looking at today, the ones actually I have boxed off there. The one on top is brand new, never been fired. Let's zoom in on that. And the one down here, it's got a little bit flatter of a nose. I fired it, but only at a paper target. Well, at that target that I showed you earlier, the indoor target, which is basically a paper target, a cardboard box, a couple pieces of carpeting in a cooler. So there is a slight deformation of the pellets to the right now as compared to the brand new pointy, undeformed pellet at the left. But I want to see if we shoot it into a bucket of water, if it'll deform more at roughly the 435 feet per second velocity range. So another guy did the work for me on the Pump Master 760. How many pumps I should use to achieve, at least get close to that range that we're looking for with the velocity. So this guy's channel is Casual Air Gunner. Go watch his video. Learn stuff. Good video. And back over here, we got. I went ahead and wrote down a bunch of his information from that video, from the Casual Air Gunner. And these are the feet per second BB and pellets, and how many pumps you use. So all the way to the left is going to be 3P, that's 3 pumps, 4 pumps, 5 pumps, 6 pumps. Anyway, back to the pellet side, because that's what we're using. You see that 436 there, is at 5 pumps. And that's pretty close to the 435 that we're looking for. So I think we're going to use that. I'm going to put 5 pumps into the Crossman Pump Master 760 here, which is hard to see. And we're going to see if we can deform that pellet better than the paper did by shooting it into a bucket of water. Here we are at the bucket of water, and I'm videoing left-handed now, so this probably will not be a real steady shot, but anyway, I'm going to make sure I get this rifle pointed into the barrel here, or bucket, and we are going to see if we can deform this pellet. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Alright, wouldn't you know it, I forgot to pump it up. I have 6 pumps in here now. Let's give this another go. On 3. 1, 2, here we go. So, when I pulled the trigger and I didn't have it pumped, it let the bullet go or whatever. So we're all hooked up this time. 3rd time's a charm, right? 1, 2. There we go. There's our shot. We're going to dig that out, and we're going to see what we can learn about the deformation, whether this Crosman destroyers deform at a lower velocity, such as the Vigilante pistol will shoot. So we'll see if this will be a good deforming pellet in the Vigilante. Maybe. Kinda. Alright, back in a second. So as for the results, the one to the far left is the brand new, never shot one. The one in the middle was the one I actually used on the paper target, but I suppose when it hit the back wall, that cooler, flattened the nose. And the one to the right, you can see, did deform a little bit. It did a little bit of mushrooming, and not as much as I thought it would, but it did some. So I guess you could say the pellet's working. I'm going to try one more pump to see if I get closer to the 465-ish range, if maybe that'll be enough. So I'm going to use one more pellet, and we're going to give it one more pump. We're going to see if that'll make even more of a difference. Otherwise, this is what we got so far. Alright, now the one to the very far left is the last pellet I shot. It is right next to, just to the right of it is the brand new pellet. So, you can see it did expand some. Not as much as my imagination had led me to believe it would, but it did expand. So, the other option for this Vigilante gun is penetration. So, it's to my understanding that if you use a Senko blue arrow pellet in there, it's supposed to be really good at penetration. Well, for the lower velocity, let's say that. Alright, man. It's my first attempt at this channel. Hope we learned something. Alright, man. Maybe the next ones will have better results. But I just gonna make sure that we show what actually happened. So here's what happened. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. It's better. Here's your results. Once again, that's far left is the one with the extra pump. So I believe that was 6 pumps. I believe the one to the far right was 5 pumps. The second from the left is the brand new one. And the second from the right was the one I shot at a paper target. Alright, thanks for watching. totally love discussion and learning stuff. Communication's how we learn, so please leave comments, likes, whatever. Thanks.